What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Let's Play Grand Theft Auto 5, and it is the wrap-up, not of the game, but of this particular little spat that we have with the guys. Not even that, though, because, yeah, but anyway, we're meeting Dave to talk about those stuff. You know what it is, and if you don't, it's fine. If if you had any desire to actually pay attention to the story of this game, I'm sure you would have stopped watching this a while ago. This Let's Play, because this is not the point, really. I mean, you could always ignore me and just read the subtitles, but at that point, why not just watch like a non-commentary playthrough of this game, or play it yourself, you know? No, if you're watching this, it's because you think I'm really cool, and that's very nice of you. Anyway, I'm gonna let the cutscene go, because this one's kind of funny.
Cut me loose, right?
Things are not going to work out quite that way. There's a bit of a problem.
That's right, Davy boy, you could say that.
Steve, I told you I would handle this.
Oh, because you've handled everything so fucking well so far, haven't you?
All right, I admit things have been a little unorthodox, but...
Fucking orthodox! You've ruined my career. Agent Sanchez, arrest these men, both of them.
Steve,
Oh,
come
whoa!
on, please.
You fucking kidding me? Arrest me for what?
For multiple counts of every fucking crime under the fucking sun.
Oh, well, then let me rephrase. Why?
Why? Because.
Because you don't want me to testify in court about our various business dealings, right?
Agent Sanchez, apprehend the suspect!
Agent Sanchez, you'll do no such thing. Now, Steve, we agreed to speak to Michael, to try and explain things to him. Not this. This causes problems for us all.
Okay. Then put your gun down and we'll talk.
After you, buddy.
Come on, where's the trust?
You can do better than that.
They know or think they know that I'm the one that was behind the incident.
Uh-huh. And now you want me to clean up your mess again, right? Before I end up at the bottom of the ocean. Fucking good luck with that.
Put the weapons down, boys. Fun time is over. We've got you. Anti-American activity.
Put your weapons down, all of you!
Who the fuck are you with?
With me!
You fucking rat. I knew you didn't have the balls for this. For the record, I'm a patriot. I love my country.
Put the weapons down.
Fuck you. We all know you agency boys are ball deep in a plot to drive up your funding by any means necessary.
Put the gun down, gentlemen.
Who the fuck are they?
Fucking Merryweather. What are they doing here?
Steve, put your gun down.
Oh, same goddamn leg.
Go!
Fuck.
Oh my god. I forgot about that dude's head just exploding. I also really like that he gets shot in the same leg. That's pretty funny. And just in general, this scenario is kind of fun. The like 5-way Mexican standoff here. But yeah, this is what the mission is just being in this... I don't know what this place is. It's called the Court Center. I thought it was a college. It just kind of looks like a weird college campus, but I don't think that's what it is. I don't really know, honestly. Maybe a science thing? Whatever. But yeah, hi, this is the game. I'm playing the game, or I was. I have fully, as I mentioned last time, I have fully recorded everything in this LP that I need. So, feeling pretty good about that. Have all of the videos nice and edited. I just need to put my beautiful voice over them and upload them. So, hopefully, maybe, the last few videos of this, there's going to be a few, will be coming out a little bit more quickly. You know, I'm trying to finish this shit up, you know what I'm saying? And then I got another thing that I want to do, another very short LP coming up soon. Maybe I'll put up the first part of that this weekend or something, but no promises. Yeah, but we'll see. I don't know if it'll be any quicker. I'd like to get Walter back for at least one more before the LP ends. I think that would be good. But it hasn't even been any, like, scheduling issues or anything, and it hasn't been a lack of free time on my part either. It's literally just been not really usually being in the mood to record these. Recording the gameplay is one thing, because that's just me playing the game. I can edit out any mistakes if I so choose. I certainly don't here. I think I die during this mission at least once. But yeah, I've, I don't know, been in a little bit of a funk lately, and by lately I mean like the last 4 months, on and off. Because, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I have been unemployed for the last few months, looking for jobs and not succeeding. And it's very frustrating. Just been, like, living off my savings, which I will not be able to do anymore very soon. So I need to figure some shit out. Including maybe going back to an old job of mine, which I really wanted to avoid, like, just for the principle of the thing. Just coming back with my tail between my legs, like, hey, I left because I thought I was going to be able to do something, and then I wasn't, so, I'm back now. I mean, you know, certainly doable, but just kind of fucking sucks if I would have to do that, but, you know, I'm sticking to it. I haven't stopped looking or applying for stuff and whatnot, but it's a fucking pain in the ass. And I've been trying to use that time also to get various short film projects off the ground, and, you know, I've been making progress on those, but only slowly, you know, it takes time, and that one is one that is affected by having to schedule with other people, because I'm making it with JT, and obviously we are going to have actors in it, so, that's been going a little bit more slowly, but I mean, I'm not blaming him for that. I mean, when I say scheduling issues, I mean one or both of us. Well, one of us or the other is, for whatever reason, not around to do anything. But yeah, I don't know, it's just kind of frustrating, because doing that, of, like, you know, getting whatever fucking bullshit job while trying to build out my portfolio of film projects in my spare time, that was my plan when I got out of college, which was almost 5 years ago now. I've been out of college for as long as I was in college, in film school, and just don't have much of anything to show for it, and it is very, just hasn't been making me feel good lately. And also the industry, the film industry, is just, like, everything sucks now. I mean, it sucked for a good minute, but, I mean, it doesn't seem like anyone is expanding. And by the way, I haven't just been looking for jobs in, like, the entertainment industry, although I've been trying to focus on that, because that was the whole idea, but, and I mean, you know, I'm not going for anything lavish, I'm looking for entry-level sort of shit. But also just regular-ass, you know, jobs that are shitty, and I haven't even made any headway on those, and it sucks. But it just seems like, especially in media, but just in general, no one is expanding. Everybody is cutting back, and if you're not, it's, you know, the kind of industry where if you're not already in somebody's wheelhouse, it's very difficult to break into it. So yeah, and then with all this shit with AI, I am very unhappy about, you know, thinking about where that is going. And I want to be clear. I'm not threatened by AI because I think it will legitimately, like, replace human-made art. I really don't think it can. I think it can make bullshit that dumb people will think is just as good as any other movie or whatever, but that's just it. The people who actually fucking care about art being like the product of human experience and not the product of just masses of data being, sifted through and shuffled together by a computer program, will want there to still be art, and people will still want to make their own art and not just type in computer make movie into a computer, I don't believe people who say that, like, that, and it's including the people who are doing it, who are making it, but the people who are like, AI is so scary and it's gonna, there's a possibility that it will become too intelligent and it will be even better than us. I don't buy that. I don't think it is. For one thing, AI, as it is discussed, it's very similar to, I mentioned in an earlier video about how people use the word CGI to refer to like 15 discrete things in post-production. It's very similar with AI, where it's mostly a marketing term in terms of what actually, what people are thinking in their minds when they hear artificial intelligence, and what something like Sora or ChatGPT is, and what it's doing, and the fact that what it's doing is not thinking, and that computers can't think in the way that a human brain is. The more that we learn about human brains and how they work, and what makes them human brains, the more we learn they are not like computers, for various reasons that I'm not smart enough to recount off the top of my head right now, and I don't feel like it. But anyway, so I think that the AI thing is going to be similar to the NFT thing and the metaverse thing, where all the big companies spend a lot of fucking money, and it creates a lot more spam on the internet, which is already coming to pass. And it ruins a bunch of shit. But then at the end of the day, after a few years, the bubble bursts, and, we lay some fucking people off, and, I'm not saying it'll be fine, it'll make everything worse, just like everything else, but, I don't think that it's going to be the thing that it is advertising itself to be, because it's the next in a long line of things from people who bullshit about the possibilities of the thing they're doing, and, like, what it's supposedly going to do and on what time scale. Maybe that's overly optimistic of me. I don't really think it is. Again, the reason that I'm worried is not because I think AI itself is scary or really able to replace real human-made art. The reason that the interest in it is a harbinger for more bad things for the industry is because so many people who make decisions in what gets made think it's cool and are really eager to do it, because these like studio executives and company, these big corporations that make movies and shit, they've basically thought that movies are like computer make movie. You just have to pay a bunch of people who know how to make the computer make the movie. But they want it to be, and they've been sold on it being like literally that with AI, and they love it. They love the idea of movies that just make themselves with shit that's already been made. It can't make anything new. It can't learn technique or take from experience, because it's just combing through other shit that other people made, and then spitting out a weird amalgamation of it. And, when you look at the state of pop culture right now and movie culture, of course the people in charge of it would love something that basically only does that, because that's basically what they are doing. It would just cost less, and you wouldn't have to have any real human actors. And same thing with the, like, getting everyone's, having the rights to everyone's digital likenesses. It's very clear where this is going, and I don't think that they will be successful at the thing they're saying they want to do, but it's going to ruin the industry in the process of trying. And, the optimistic way to look at that is that, Hollywood has had big crashes before, and, that from the ashes of that, there will be an opportunity for, new filmmakers to sort of reinvent the wheel or, at least make something new, conceive of something new, be able to imagine something other than regurgitating the last 40 years of culture to ourselves. But I don't know, everything else in the world is so precarious, it's harder to forget about. It's harder and more expensive to get a movie made. It's harder and more expensive to just live in America than it was even 20 years ago. So I don't know. This is, if you care about this sort of thing, I'm sorry that I'm being very depressing right now, and if you don't care about this sort of thing, I'm sorry that I'm probably boring the shit out of you. But, this is something I've hitched my wagon to, so to speak, so it concerns me, and it's something that I've been stewing about while I've been in my fucking house, not having a job, and trying to get one. So, yeah, I don't know, I don't feel good about anything right now or the future, and it has made me be not in the mood to do a lot of things, to do anything, really, and one of those things be make videos. But today, I was actually feeling pretty good. Despite my demeanor right now talking about this, I've been having a pretty good day. It's a very gloomy day outside. It's raining. It's also like 70 degrees, and it's February. It's probably fine. But, yeah, I had a nice big lunch. I watched a good movie. I read a book for a while. I just I've been doing stuff the last couple days, so I just decided to chill today. And yeah, I missed about 58 shots killing this guy. You can just let him go. I think it's funny to kill him. I mean, the game kind of very clearly wants you to, but I fucked it up, and I didn't catch up to him in time, so he just gets away. But yeah, I talked over it, but he says that he's getting a TV show, so he has to drop you as a client, and wouldn't you know it, the therapist even is, a fucking bullshitter who just wants to be a celeb and, nothing, blah, blah, blah. It's great. Very incisive commentary. That was funny. I love ragdolling in this game. See, all of this, this is perfect microcosm. All this game's flaws with this narrative and gameplay that I have talked about. As soon as I just, bash my face into something and fall over, or I, shoot someone in the head and it's funny, all of that fades away. So now we're going to see a character that we've heard a lot about, but not seen up until now. I think she might have been at, the very beginning. I don't know.
Lamar, what that fool want now? It's your best friend. He's your best fucking friend.
For real, my best friend. My homeboy, right? My nigga. Man, fuck you. I mean, not like that, man, but no, he ain't. He just another nigga from the hood. Him, stretching all the motherfucking clowns. All he wanna do is drag a motherfucker down and live in the past.
Sometimes I just like to picture Dan Houser and, what he looks like in my head when the, gangsta dialogue is going on in these games.
You gotta help him, Franklin.
Man, that shit is over.
Oh, I'm a legitimate businessman now, sister. I'm a CEO, an investor. I'm a Illuminati. I'm a fucking moron, nigga. You a phony fuck.
What?
I ain't saying you gotta marry the fool. I'm saying he's about to get killed over that deal you and him put on with Stretcher set him up.
Fuck, man. My whole fucking life I've been looking after this motherfucking, paying the price afterwards. Fuck.
Well, at least do it one more time, Franklin, for me.
For you? For you and your doctor?
I love you and Lamar. We grew up together, but this life ain't for me, and you knew that. You ain't changing. I don't care how many cars you own, how many apartments you own. I don't care how many diamonds you put in your ear. It ain't for me, not done bad or done good.
Babe, look, I'll change.
No, you won't, and that's fair enough, but at least respect what you do, who you are. If you let that idiot die, you a bigger asshole than I thought. Look, he's going up to some sawmill near Paleto Bay. You do what you gotta do.
So once again, we are getting our friend Lamar out of a scrape. And we gotta go all the way to fucking Paleto Bay.
Franklin, what's up?
Yeah, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the art is dead and my life is a waste. Sorry. That was for me.
Should be. I've got a back door into the Paleto Bay Police Network left over from the score we did up there. Give me a second here. Hold on. Yes.
So what it say?
Huh. This must be it. There are older reports of a weed operation being run by an African-American gang. The files got buried, so I'm guessing they paid off the cops.
They growing weed up there?
Growing it in the hills, most likely, but they might be packing and shipping it out of this sawmill. I'd expect a fair few of them up there.
Shit. And I'm gonna need some help. Can you tell Mike and Trevor to meet me up there?
They still aren't getting along that well.
Tell them it's for me, and it's serious. Thanks, man.
Anyway, but yeah, didn't mean to be a downer, but wanted to talk about that because it's been going on. And I know that uploading has been kind of sporadic lately. Even though I've been streaming pretty frequently, I started Red Dead Redemption 2 last week, or I guess over the weekend. And I also played The Sims 3 for like 8 hours and have been playing that a lot more lately because it's one of those games that is very easy to suddenly spend the entire day playing, which is exactly what I did when it first came out when I was a kid, so it was kind of fun, kind of rediscovering everything that's fun about that game. I want to try to get Sims 1 running, because that would be a real blast from the past. And, I mean, I haven't played the first Sims since, you know, when it was the newest Sims game, so that was a while ago. But, yeah, so, Red Dead 2, I just played the first few hours of it, but it's pretty cool so far. Woo! I forgot about that. But yeah, I obviously I think it's a little too early for me to say anything about it. It looks great. I mean, that's kind of, you know, I already knew that. I've seen, you know, plenty of gameplay from the game, but you know, it is a real good-looking game. Runs real smooth. Voice acting is good, and yeah, the world just sort of opened up. I think I just finished kind of the introductory portion of the game, so you know, I'm eager to see more of the stuff that you can do. So yeah, stay alert for that. I also don't know if I want to put, because I put up the Halo stream archives on YouTube on this channel. And I could do that with Spyro, and I could do that with Red Dead 2. It might be quite a few videos. But Spyro would be 5. So yeah, if you want that, then you can let me know. But otherwise, all of those are saved on Twitch too, so you can watch them on there as highlights, you know, so they should be on there forever, basically. And yeah, I hope to keep that going. Sims is fun, and Red Dead is good. Just jumping right into another Rockstar game right after this one. Related to what I was talking about earlier in terms of being in a funk, I think that also has to do with well, I think related to that is being a little disillusioned with the LP stuff also, because I've talked about how, you know, I don't have all that many games that I'm like I definitely want to LP. I have a good number, but not a whole bunch. And you know, wanting to pivot more toward the streaming. I don't know. I just have, you know, I've been doing the LP thing for a while. And, you know, it might be better uses of the time, including the streaming. You know, I still like doing, you know, shit on the internet and playing games and whatnot, so. But, you know, don't want to hang on to it for all that long if I'm not getting as much enjoyment out of it. But clearly I am to some degree, because I'm still doing it. Anyway, this is the Lamar Down mission. We had to drive for 15 minutes to get there, but yeah, you pick your spot. I don't know what the, like, good way to do this mission is. I think I even fuck it up and die at some point, probably, but it's whatever. It's fine. But this is kind of neat. I do like the sawmill. It's a fun area, and this general part of the map is pretty cool. I like the Paleto Bay area and Mount Chiliad. It's I don't know. I feel like you spend a lot of time over here online. At least I do when I'm playing with my friends. And I think it's just because a lot of the cheapest businesses are around this part of the map. Anyway, yeah, this is, I guess one of the times where switching around can be pretty good. The only thing is that I pretty much just like to stick with one character unless, you know, it starts forcing you to change to the other character because, like, they're getting shot at. Which seems to happen all the time. Like, in this one, I feel like there were times where Trevor was like, you know, oh, I'm being ambushed, and then I would switch to him, and he would just be, like, standing not behind cover with, like, 50 dudes shooting at him. And it's like, okay. Anyway, I just run in. I don't really, you know, I'm not much of a, I almost said statistician. I think I was thinking of strategist and tactician at the same time. And I almost said statistician. But no. That's why I've never, I don't think I've ever played any, like, tactical shooters or tactical role-playing games or anything like that. I have a feeling I would probably be bad at them. Because, I don't know, anything, but I mean, I don't know, I feel like I like, in games like, Sims or Civ or, I don't know, whatever else. I kind of like having to, like, plan things ahead and like, having a sort of a greater goal that you separate into smaller goals and get to watch them happen. I get to live vicariously through the video game and live in a fantasy world where I complete objectives. But I don't know. It's, I guess those games are simple enough for little babies like me to have that without actually having to think too hard. But I don't know. Maybe I'm not giving myself enough credit. Maybe it would actually be something fun for me and something that I would think is cool. So this part of the game, I almost shot Trevor's ass. This part of the game, this last leg of the game from pretty much this point onward, is basically just everybody dealing with their respective groups that hate them. So here we got Lamar and the Ballas, We're not done with the balls yet. We're not done with any of them. There's gonna be one final showdown, of course. But, you know, this is kind of, we're tying up the loose ends, so they say. To talk about something a little more light, one nice thing that I've been doing the last couple weeks, I don't know why, just kind of started being in the mood to do it and did, which is watching old cartoons, mostly before bed and in the morning. Those are the best times to do it. Especially before going to bed. It's very, you know, seeing Daffy Duck is soothing. And like Tom and Jerry and Bugs Bunny. It's very nice. I just enjoy, I'm sure most of you know, I just like classic anime, that era of animation from roughly like the mid 1930s to mid to late 50s, but you know, even before and after that, obviously there's lots of good stuff from every era of animation pretty much. Something I noticed though was in the Bugs Bunny short called Hair Devil Hair, he goes to the moon and there's graffiti on the moon that says Kilroy was here. And I had heard that before, but I never knew what it actually was. So I looked it up, and it was basically a meme in the 1940s where it started in World War II, I think, and people would write that phrase, Kilroy was here, in increasingly exotic or silly places. And here's me almost getting fucked. But it's okay, I'll figure it out. But no one knows, like, what the origin is, or who Kilroy is, or was. And I was trying to think, like, what's a modern equivalent to that? Like, what would be a thing for today that's like Kilroy was here, that you could have in a cartoon short? Not that we have those, really. We don't show fucking Looney Tunes shorts before regular movies. We should. That would be good. If, like, Saturday matinees, you saw, like, 2 or 3, not new ones. Like, they don't need to make any new ones. Just, you have plenty of old ones, and they're good. So just do that. I think that would be great. I would like it. It's also just always funny to me that, you know, cartoons in general, but even Looney Tunes and Tom and Jerry specifically, I feel like are seen as children's entertainment, but when they were coming out, they weren't. I mean, they were family friendly, and they were popular with children even then, but, you know, it was fucking dudes in suits who just rolled out for the new Orson Welles movie or whatever, who were just laughing their dicks off at Bugs Bunny kissing a man. And every generation after them has followed them in doing so, including me. So, that's just nice. But no, I don't know. I was trying to think of, like, what memes have had that kind of staying power or, like, real-world presence. Because that's the thing, is that it's something that it would be seen in public. So I'm trying to think of anything, because I was thinking, like, there's got to be something like that. I mean, I know I've seen Epstein didn't kill himself graffiti, so maybe that, but I don't know. That was from 2019, and I feel like that's not nearly as prevalent as it was for a little bit. Certainly not on a Kilroy was here level. But I don't know. I couldn't think of anything then, and I can't now, of anything that's really comparable. Because now, of course, I mean, there's a billion memes. The memes are born and die every second now, and like, seeing them in movies is, like, terrible. It's, like, not funny, usually. But, I don't know. The nature of all of that is very different than the 1940s, weirdly. But I don't know. I'm a fan of like dated pop culture references and stuff, because I don't know. Everything is a product of its time, and it's funny, especially in something like Looney Tunes. It's very obvious in something like Looney Tunes because the stories and humor are otherwise pretty timeless. Which it's funny, in cartoon logic, timeless means, like, for stuff that came from that point and onward, timeless means, like, technology of the 50s and 60s. Absolute, like, that is the cutoff. Anything newer than that in a show or in, like, a cartoon makes it, like, a decidedly modern cartoon. You know what I mean? Like, I haven't watched any new episodes of it in many years, but it would be like if there was a smartphone in SpongeBob or something. SpongeBob, I feel like, is the kind of cartoon that is, or at least the earlier seasons, are largely timeless, insofar as I don't think the things that are funny in it are going to lose their funniness because of any sort of being culturally irrelevant or whatever, you know what I mean? But I don't know. Because, yeah, I mean, the Kilroy was here joke, it doesn't make Haredevil hair a bad short or anything, but it does stick out, and it does date the the short a little bit and makes, it's not a joke that anybody from after 1950 will know, will get. So, I don't know. I think that kind of thing is funny.
40 ounce in a bucket of chicken on the way to the poorhouse, huh?
Man, don't be like that, dawg. Cause number one, I never got paid for them motherfucking cars. Number two, I saved your motherfucking ass. No matter how many times you and that tiny motherfucking brain of yours have tried to get us killed, I saved you, dawg.
Supposed to, my nigga. I thought we was homies for life.
Me too, but I thought we was trying to get out of this bullshit. You live in a fantasy, homie. The best thing you can hope for is a big turnout for your motherfucking funeral.
Nigga, ain't nobody coming to your funeral.
What? Man, what about all the motherfucking times I saved your life, homie? What about that?
Oh, thank you, homie. Thanks for leaving your nigga in the backfield.
You know what, my nigga? If your ass can just act civilized, you would get some work. But instead, you want to be this gang-banging, mad-dogging asshole.
Oh, my bad, Mr. Gold Card. Excuse me, sir. Thank you for helping out a post-street nigga like me, sir. You can go now, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Nigga, who you think I am, nigga?
Fuck you, Lamar.
Nah, fuck you, F, nigga. I thought we was homies, nigga. But that's some shit that just got past you, my nigga.
You know what, dawg? If something good comes up, I hit my dude, man. Chill out, all right?
Yeah, whatever, nigga. You just hit me when you find out what the true concept of friendship is, nigga. We came from the sandbox together.
I know that. I got you, dog. If something good come up, I got you.
Yeah, whatever, nigga. I'm in the turf, nigga, if you remember where that is.
Oh! What's up, playa?
Hello, Franklin.
Man, I don't know y'all. We done,
Hey,
man.
we ain't done yet, homie. Not yet.
Nearly.
Man, what the fuck y'all want me to do? Kill the president? Fuck his wife or something? Or invade some country?
No.
They should have you do all three of those things in Grand Theft Auto 6.
When the timing's right, you're gonna take old Trevor and put him out to pasture, homie.
Michael will be sensible, but Trevor won't be.
Trevor is a liability that none of us can afford.
Man, Trevor saved you. He saved both y'all asses.
And it's unfortunate.
Hey, when we give you the word, you're gonna do this thing.
Man, get Michael to do it. Me and Trevor cool, dog.
Michael can't do it. Trevor won't let him near.
That's why it's up to you, homie.
Fuck.
Hey, who was that?
Nobody. Don't worry about it, nigga.
Hey. Oh, flossing ass nigga.
So yeah, classic GTA end of the game predicament. We've been asked to kill a guy who is a good buddy. And you'll never guess that a little later, this is spoilers, a little later, someone's going to ask us to kill Michael. And you're going to have to choose. You're going to have to make a moral choice in the video game. It's pretty insane, I know. But all in due time. That's not quite yet. We're just going to marinate in this thing real quick. And while we're here, I decided to see, I wanted to I wonder if you can still go inside of the ant's house. And the answer is no.
take watercolors with our vaginas.
It's a center for the art of going crazy.
You affecting our work, boy. Get your badass energy out of here.
Yeah, it's hilarious. Anyway, next time, more Grand Theft Auto 5.